Hey guys, it's me, Mr. J's Gaming here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Chrono Trigger. Last time, we witnessed the birth of Lavos, and, well, we're supposed to take the opportunity to take down Lavo while is young and weak. But, instead, I showed up at our mother's house because, as you can see, saw temporarily, we now have 4 kitties, 2 upstairs, 2 downstairs. I might as well, that's because I've actually battled Gato a total of 50 times and played the mini game about 10 times. I think it's time to explain how the cat mechanic works. If you're playing along and want to get 11 cats in total as well. I should tell you, the amount of the cats that you obtain is, well, the likelihood of you getting a new cat is entirely dependent on how many cat food you have in the bag. It's about 60 cat food. Well, to further explain, the more cat food you have, the more likely you will get a new cat. The game checks every time you enter Lane Square, specifically the fountain area. So, if you get at least 100 cat food, you can go into Lane Square, come back, enter Chrono's house, and chances are there's going to be a new cat. However, each time a cat appears, 60 grams of cat food will be deducted from the bag. Now you have to go ahead and play the minigame constantly. There's a second reason why I'm here, and that is if we get Ayla out. I was trying to switch Ayla out front, but apparently I can't. Can I still introduce Ayla to Mother? Yes, I can. Crisis! Who are you? Me, Ayla. Ayla dear, a young lady shouldn't dress like that. But Ayla like. No buts. The proper response is, yes ma'am. Chrono's strong. Chrono Mom's strong too. So if you ever want to take a break from the cat minigame, just remember not to go into Lane Square. There is one more reason why I'm outside. Well, why I'm no longer in 65 million BC outside Lavo's crash site. And that's because if I can avoid this bellbird. I want to go to the end of time and battle against Vecchio. Still can't do anything about that chest, but we will be able to do something about that chest really soon. Fighting Gato, since Gato only gives me 10 experience points. Gato, I have not gotten too close to leveling up. Now I think is a good time to actually battle Vecchio. As such, I'm gonna go ahead and change my party to include who would be good. Let's switch up to have Marl in the party. Cut, because we can't switch Ayla out. Vecchio, what do you have to say about Ayla? Hi there, sweetheart. And as you can see, Vecchio is in his new form, and I think we should battle him before we hit level 20, or else he's gonna change form again, and we won't be able to get his present. Unfortunately, you were born before magic existed, so casting spells is right out. But if it's any consolation, you seem to have pretty other assets. Such as speed and attack. Looking for some practice? Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out this battle. I will show his stats on screen. And even though I showed him on screen, the stats on screen, pretty much all of his possible stats on screen when we actually did the end of time chapter. But, and if you want to see more details on about Vecchio, I recommend going back and watching my End of Time chapter. So, on to coding out this battle and seeing how well I'll do. And we learned a new tech between Chrono and Marl. Oh me, oh my, that was embarrassing. Magic Capsule and 5 Mid-Ethers. I'm the Master of War. And we get fully healed, of course. Don't get our items back, though. Let's see. What to use that Magic Capsule on? Honestly, how is my entire party? 18, 33, 11, 19, 18, so 34. Chrono can definitely use a Magic Capsule. There we go. And now to meet you guys back at 65 million BC, specifically at Lavos crash site. Okay guys, are you ready? We find Clavo's crash site. Let's defeat him while he's young and weak.
A gate has formed.
Lavos fast, deep under earth now. Oh, we missed our chance.
These gates are likely the result of energy radiating from Lavos placing strains of the surrounding time-space.
Huh, maybe that is the case, but then if that's the case, then how come gates aren't commonplace? What wrong, Chrono? Want fight? Lavos go here. No? Alright. If you guys are ready, step into this gate and face Lavos. Or not?
My time gyro reads 12,000 BC. We are still in the very distant past.
Chrono, where this place? Well, Zala did say that Lavos crashing into the earth would cause it to freeze after being scorched. What's over here? Terra Cave. There's actually nothing there right now, but take a look. Seems like there's some kind of large structure floating there, only connected by a chain. We do not go there yet. There's actually a tough boss blocking the way, and really at this point of the story we have no reason to go in there. Instead, let's enter the Skyway, and I'll introduce you to my favorite area in this game, and probably my favorite area in the entire Chrono series. Is that you? This is the magic kingdom of Theo, where dreams can be made reality. But nothing in this world comes free. There is always a price to be paid. Open this book and it lights on fire. Okay. Welcome to Unhansa, Zeal's city of dream. We seek enlightenment with a bliss of sleep. Isn't Zeal, the strong desire to do good in this world? You are not of us, are you? Oh, you're not. Well, what are you? You know, their hair are purple, just like the Laruba people and also Megas. You are most unusual visitors. Am I waking, or is this just but a continuation of my dream? Regardless of that, I welcome you to Zeal. Her Majesty, Queen Zeal, rules over the Magic Kingdom. She is without peer or beauty or grace. Wait, I mean without peer in beauty or grace, as in no one is more beautiful or gracious as her. I think her full name is Samuel Jeanette Zeal? Don't quote me on that, because her name is only mentioned in the manual. We owe our prosperity to Her Majesty the Queen. After the king died, she encouraged the development of our kingdom's magical prowess, which has led to great advancements, such as floating islands. Don't mean to bust anyone's bubble, but didn't Speckio say there was a kingdom based on magic that was eventually destroyed? This must be the said kingdom. The Queen has sealed away the great elemental weapons and armors forged with the power of the sun in the shrine to the north. You can see its entrance in the northern continent, but no one is allowed inside it now. Hey, you mean the sun shrine from 65 million BC? Must be the same structure, except risen into the sky. And hey, it's the same pyramid that we saw near Medina village. Door to the northern shrine is sealed by a powerful force. Even we, the enlightened ones, lack the means to open it. So those pyramids are barriers, huh? Have you come to do business? They don't sell any weapons here, and pretty much they don't really sell any new items, so for being a magical kingdom, they're pretty pointless when it comes to selling things. The book is wet. Masa? The world you see your eyes may well differ completely from the one I see with mine. There are as many different worlds as there are observers. Never assume that only those things which you can see or touch are real. I prefer what that person said in the the SNES version. Do you believe in such things as fate? Do you think it's possible our lives are predetermined? Well, I say none of your business. That goblin thing, that person that we met that resembles Masa Mune very strongly. I like what she said in the Woosie's translation back in the SNES days, where she says, makes a reference to the poem of Butterfly Dream, where she says, am I a butterfly dreaming I'm a man, or am I a bowling ball dreaming I'm a plate of sasami or something? Truth exists in dreams. The world exists in me. Sure it does. There's that person again. I am Doreen. Seek the hidden path and open the doors of knowledge, each in turn. Maybe she's a female related to them. Huh? Who's this kid?
Do you wish to speak with us?
What wrong? That animal for eat tastes good? Creeping him out, Ayla. The black wind howls. One among you will shortly perish.
Is that true? Let me calculate the probability.
Robo. Huh?
Why would he say such a thing?
Strange boy, but not bad boy. If you have Luca and Marl in your party, Marl will pretty much question if what the boy says is true, and Luca says no, prophecy is highly unscientific, even though you're on a flying island and you shoot fire from your hands, Luca. Denying magic, yet using magic herself. And one of them was within the northern shrine. No doubt the key to unlock its seal is held at the palace, but entry there is strictly forbidden in the name of Her Majesty the Queen. Huh. Queen's Palace sits in the heart of our kingdom. She watches over all from the world from this high vantage point. It's because of that we can sleep our days away in peace. Yawn. Fond of recovery. Rest your wearied mind and body, traveler. Huh. So I guess that's like the purification zone of Pokemon Tower? Did I speak to you? City of Kajar, the high seat of magical research, lies on the edge of the western continent. The airship, the Blackbird, is maintained there as well. Huh. Unfortunately, we won't be able to enter the Endoranius there as well. She'll just say the same thing as before. Let's enter the land bridge again. And now it seems like we're in the southern part of the continent. Or no, we're in the northern continent. Never mind. It's a shame that, oh man, it's a shame even for the people of Zeal to actually have to walk on the cold ground just to visit their queen. Well, I guess the queen really wants to be isolated, I guess. But still, just make some land bridge. People have actually talked about when it asked if that water would have run out, but really, don't you have plenty of clouds to like replenish the water? Can't reach that building down there yet. But let's enter Kajar. Magic City of Kajar. We perform research in the magical arts to help further Her Majesty's plan to deliver our kingdom to a greater glory. Your power differs from ours. It's difficult to describe, but in you I sense a strange kindness. What, people aren't kind here? In ancient times, people crafted wonderful weapons and armor by combining shards of a rainbow-colored shell with the sunstone's power. But now, only the Guru of Life knows the art of crafting such things. And even if others did, the Queen has ordered us to abandon use of the sun's power. Such a beautiful contentment there is in the newly blossomed bud. Would that I could be a flower. Fond of recovery, yeah. That book contains wind. The Sun Temple, which you see in the southern sky isle, the Sunstone, once our primary source of power, was enshrined there. However, the temple was sealed up along with the northern shrine once returned to our new energy source. Ah, so magic originally came from the sun, but apparently they found a new energy source. The Queen claimed we'd no need of the energy from the tired old sun. Too bad we can't reach that building. We've been seeing a great deal of our Lord Giannis lately. Before, he scarcely showed his face, but now he is around quite often looking upset. I wonder if that's the name of the boy that we've seen earlier. What tempest must rage in our long-yored Giannis head? And yes, Giannis, not Janus. His only friend, other than his sister, is that cat that follows him about. Ah, so that boy was Giannis. Queen Zeal has two children, Lady Sharla and young Lord Giannis. Yeah, I know it's spelled Shala, and the Japanese word for it is also Sala or Sara because they don't differentiate between R's and L's. I like to say Sharla because it sounds more like a real name than Scala, which, if I remember right, wasn't Scala a monster from Odyssey? Sharla is an incredible child with extraordinary magical powers. With such gift, her life must be all ease and luxury. I don't know, I don't think that power necessarily means luxury. You're an unusual aura, you must possess the gift too. You seem pretty primitive compared to ours though, you poor thing. How is it that we came to have the powers we do? Why do some possess the gift while others lack it? It's a conundrum. Those lacking magic are known as the Earthbound ones. No, not that game. They have always lived beneath the clouds. It's only fitting. After all, they lack art talents. Lady, get out of my way here, like the old man at Millennial Fair. Well, let's actually check out these rooms. Structure you see deep beneath the waves below the Ocean Palace, a symbol of our queen's greatness. The palace is a beacon of light which will guide us to a brighter future. All praise the great and wondrous Queen Zeal. Earthbound ones are being allowed to work on the construction of the Ocean Palace. Seems even they have their purpose. In order to make the Ocean Palace, you would pretty much have to either pump air in from the surface, while at the same time draining out water, or you're gonna have to construct it outside the water and then lower the entire palace in. Both situations is extremely difficult. Construction of the Ocean Palace has fallen behind schedule, an everlasting palace beneath the waves. Be a sight to see, indeed. I mean, in order to build such a palace, you would need magic. So, sure, when in a kingdom full of magic, of course you would leave magic-less people to do it for you. The window is the great blackbird built by Balthazar, the guru of reason. Huh. The guru is a genius. If you actually gone through the sewers, you would actually meet a man who shares the same name, Balthazar. What's in here? This guy, I really need to point out something that he says. I've been working on a fashion capsule that will enhance one's magical skills, but my precious products has been disappearing in recent days. Must be the naughty new who took them. They do love pranks. He no doubt hidden them all about. How can I work like this? He claims to have invented the magic capsule. However, you can charm magic capsules from Azala. 65 million years beforehand. The reptiles are way behind you. That capsule's not completed yet. Too bad. Okay, clearly this new will not talk, but you can talk to this guy. A strange prophet came to the palace. I don't know the details, but he has powers most uncanny. New energy source, we already heard about that. They abandoned the sun for a new. The gurus of life, time, and reason dwell in zeal. Their knowledge and skill is without equal. Okay. Water summons wind. Wind makes fire dance. So it's water, wind, then fire. This is actually a hint. If you can find the right books, let's see. He said water, wind, fire. Water. That's fire. You want to find wind, if you can find it. Wind. And fire. Did I do that one? Did he not say water, wind, fire? Huh. Let me talk to that new again. Water, wind, fire. Let me do that again. Maybe I screwed up. Let's see. There's water. There's wind. Yep. Now go in here. Unidentifiable object. Inside was a black gemstone. That would be useful in future text. Now, as you check here, I'll be on eons ago when man's ancestors stumbled upon a shard of a strange red rock. Its power was beyond human comprehension. It cultivated dreams and gave birth to love and hate. Only time will tell how it's said. So magic came from the Dreamstone, the same thing that was used to make the Masa Moon. What's interesting is that you can actually... Well, remember those books when we go back to the previous place. But first, let's check out the Blackbird. Why are you here? All is well with the Blackbird, I presume? She is fully operational, Lord Dalton. Of course he is, you blundering idiot. Were she not, we all be in trouble. You, what are you doing here? Looks close. You must be the ones the prophet said would come to interfere. I think I shall watch for the time being and see how he plays his hand. Not that I suspect he'll tip his card so easily. Ha! That Dalton guy seems like a big jerk. But remember, I want to go back to Enhansa and try to do that once again, because remember, water, wind, fire. I'm gonna go ahead and check that out. Performing water, wind, and fire will open up this door, which contains new. Do you want to challenge me? Basically, it's just a battle was new. I'm gonna hold it off till later because, well, news are tough. Actually, if I remember right, you actually battle multiple news? I don't remember. What does this book say? History of Life, Volume 841, Chapter 26. It all began and ends with new. This is undeniable truth, because I believe it to be so, at least for the present. Very famous quote. Okay, I'll meet you back at Kajar. Okay, here we are back at Kajar. If we enter this small cave, and I don't know why you have to do this twice. I mean, if the queen wanted to travel, why can't she just make one that goes from the very top to the very middle? I have no idea.